The most famous reindeer of all.
Just
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
It is 9:21 p.m. on December 11th, I believe, December 11th, which is Sunday today. And I realize that I'm supposed to have a Vlogmas video going live for you guys in 13 hours at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I don't have a video. And what is going on with me? That is not okay. Bad, 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 Shelby. So here we are, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas Day. I guess it'll be Vlogmas Day 12. We are in this thing. We are almost halfway done with Vlogmas. And I would be lying if I said that I wasn't so tired and burnt out. I would just be lying, you guys. But I can honestly say that doing Vlogmas has been so fun and so different. Oh my God. It's gross. I'm sorry. I had cat hair in my mouth and I just don't even I don't know. I had cat hair in my mouth. I don't know. Vlogmas has just been so different and so refreshing from what I've been doing here on YouTube, and I really, really enjoy it. And I love being able to experiment with different kinds of content for you guys. And like the whole, oh my God, you guys, the video that went up yesterday, the Vlogmas video from yesterday, which is called, I believe, This Mindset Will Change Your Life. That video made me feel so good. I loved filming it and I felt so inspired to create more like that as I was doing it. It's almost like a light bulb went off in my head and I was just like, Shelby, you spend such a large amount of your time, your free time, when you're not working, when you're not making your drama videos and stuff like that. This is what you do. This is what you do. You work on healing yourself. You work on, being the best version of you possible. You work on your fitness journey. Like, why aren't you sharing that? Oh, you can see, this is kind of embarrassing, but I don't care. I'm broke and I don't care. I'm playing my videos on 3 different ghost accounts. And they're so, all you see is like my videos playing. Oh, I need to thumbs this one up. This one doesn't have a thumbs up. Hello. Okay. It's on 3 different ghost accounts just playing and letting all the ads run. Literally, that's what I'm doing because I'm just like trying to push for that extra little bit of ad revenue. That's what's going on here. Sometimes I'll put them on the laptop too, but I don't have them on the laptop right now. Just the 3 there. But I was like, why am I not sharing this with you guys? I think for a while I thought, maybe I want that part of me to be private and not share that, but that's my journey. This is what I'm going through. This is my path. And I think I want to share that with you guys. So I think that we're going to see more videos like that coming up because I really was just inspired for that, to make that. And oh my God, this mess is like another whole thing. This angle's so much worse. Oh my God, I just want to be comfortable. Okay, the truth is, you guys caught me, okay? The truth is, can I put you up against my water? Potentially. Oh no, that is, okay. Hello. This is all going in the vlog, by the way. This madness. Okay. So I'm gonna sit up and we're gonna kiki. Okay. Hello. So, oh, this is actually kind of cute with the tree in the background like that. I kind of like this. Tell me why I kind of live for this. But the only thing is that it needs to be a little bit more like this. Yes. Tell me why I live. Okay. But let's talk. So this is kind of fun. I feel like I'm just talking to my girlfriend. Okay. I really loved making that video. And here I am today thinking about content for the week and, looking at the drama and not being interested, and then continuing to scroll on my Twitter and stopping to read, you know, the self-help stuff that I follow on Twitter and all of that. And I'm just inspired, you guys. And so I think that that's going to be kind of like a journey that we take here on the channel together. And I hope that you're into it. More like motivational stuff, self-help, healing, all of that. And I'm not a professional, and I'll never claim to be one on my channel if I continue to make videos like that. But I'm going to be honest. I feel like maybe like tips and stories and just conversation about these topics to people out there from someone who's just a regular, normal person, maybe that will be something that benefits people, because I'm not perfect. I'm not a professional, but I have insight and knowledge of things I've read and learned and experience, and I don't know, maybe some people will find that valuable. Maybe it could help some people. When I think about it, my like most proud moments on YouTube are the moments I've been vulnerable with you guys, the moments that I've shared parts of my story with you and you've responded and said that I've helped you in some way. Like, those are the things when I look at my channel, the things I'm most proud of. And so maybe I should start sharing more of that. And so I think that's the direction that we're going to be going here in the future. I will be honest, I've eaten an edible tonight. It's kicking in. So I don't know if I'm just feeling a little bit euphoric in that way and just thinking that everything's like amazing, or if this really could be the direction to go. But I'm really feeling in that direction. I'm just really feeling moved to make that kind of content. But anyway, it's now 9:28 p.m. and I have to get this Vlogmas video done for you guys. I had to come on and talk to you guys. You know, I'm not going to miss a day of Vlogmas. So even if we do a nightcap like this, a nightcap video where we just kind of like talk about things that happened in our days and things on our mind and what's going on with us in these videos, and you guys do the same in the comment section down below, like, I'm going to make sure I get it out for you, because it's something that I'm just so, I'm enjoying it very, very much, put it that way. But what did you guys do today? Let me know in the conversation what you guys did this weekend. My weekends are never like super fun and exciting. I literally work every weekend, and my weekends are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and that's when I'm off of work. So weekends are never like a weekend for me. It's always like work. It's like when people are like, have a great weekend, it's like, have a good week at work. You know, it's like when you tell me on Monday, have a great weekend, it's like that's when I feel like my weekend is starting. So I feel like right now it's Sunday night, so I feel like it's my Friday night, and I'm just tired. I'm just exhausted. I went to work this morning, and I worked brunch, and you know, brunch today, okay, this weekend in general, it's just been like insane. Like, working in the restaurant that I do is just such a high stress environment, and it is just so fast paced. It is just so fast paced, so high stress, such high volume, and it is a bitch to work in. Like, you have got to be a strong person to work in the environment that I work in, just because of the nature of the beast that is that restaurant. But then on top of it, one thing that I love so much about the place that I work, but also is like this quirky thing that makes me hate it sometimes, is everybody that I work with is crazy, okay? And crazy in a way that I love them, but crazy in a way that means we are all so outspoken, so like, you know, we is outspoken, we're loud, we defend ourselves, we protect ourselves, you know, we're not afraid to say what, you know, it is, you know, we're not afraid of a conflict or whatever. And so, like, sometimes in that high stress environment, when you put together all of these strong personalities just trying to keep this boat afloat during this hectic brunch shift, and everyone's so particular about their fucking eggs and no one knows why, it's just, sometimes we snap on each other, and sometimes we get angry with each other, and sometimes, you know, there's a little bit of drama or tea or whatever, and it can be incredibly frustrating and stressful and infuriating in the moment when you're like, whatever. But I don't know. I just don't know if I would have it any other way. It makes things so interesting. And, oh, hey, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty's here. I'm telling him about work today, baby. Anyway, it can, oop, that's a tail. It can be just incredibly stressful. But anyway, Saturday was one of those days where it was just incredibly stressful for me. One of my managers was just doing this weird thing. And before you guys start in the comment section down below, I'm gonna be honest, when my managers get on these little like things that they do where they're trying to push some new rule or agenda or whatever, I pretty much just kind of nod my head and say okay, because I was a manager for 6 years, and I know that most of the time, like, the manager that has to tell you this stuff themselves really doesn't give a single fuck. They're just doing it to appease the owner, and then at the end of the day, the owner is gonna want what they want, or like if it's a corporate thing, the corporate people are just gonna want what they want. It's all part of the game, and you just gotta like kind of play along. And if it's not gonna like ruin your life, you just kind of like smile and nod and agree and let it go in one and out the other, and just oblige about whatever stupid rule they're doing this week. And then when they forget about it, things can go back to normal, and then, you know what I mean, it's just kind of like the way the game goes. But my manager was trying to do this thing because one person ordered food at an inappropriate time to order food during brunch, and the kitchen it was already super backed up because it was just so busy and everything. And then as an employee, you know, you don't put food in during those peak business times because it's like the kitchen's got so much going on, like they don't have time to make your stuff. They'll make your stuff after the pop when everything's kind of settled down. Well, someone decided to just do it anyway. And I guess it really made the chef mad, and it really made the owner mad. And so my manager started walking around all day saying, no food for employees, no food for employees, no food for employees. I know, Mr. Kitty, what the heck? And so Shelby, by the way, when I go to work in the morning, like when I work early in the morning for brunch, or like I open the restaurant, work lunch or brunch shift, I don't eat breakfast in the morning. I drink a protein shake. And the reason is because I don't like to be weighed down when I'm at work. You have to remember I'm on my feet all day. I'm moving around doing stuff. And I don't, like, if you have a heavy meal when you're doing that, if you just feel like bogged down and you're not as quick on your feet. So I'm notorious for drinking a protein shake and a Diet Coke for breakfast at work every brunch. And so when I hear, but around midday, if I work a double, I normally work straight through, which means I close the brunch shift and then I go into work in the dinner shift. Around that 3 to 4, between 3 and 5 o'clock, that's when I start wanting to order like a salad or something from the kitchen to kind of help me get through a little bit through the dinner shift. And I never really eat the whole thing, and I just eat when I get home, but I need something to kind of keep me going. It's not going to weigh me down. It's going to be fine. So this is on a Saturday when I am working straight through from 9 or we get there at 9 till, you know, potentially 11, 12 at night, right? And when I hear no food, no food, no food, he's saying this around 2 o'clock. Well, my tummy's starting to get a little grumbly, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat later on, okay? So I just get so mad. I just get so so irritated because I'm like, he can't do that. I'm working straight through. There's laws. I can't do this. If that's what's going to happen, then I'm not going to work tonight. I'm going to go home. I'm cut because I'm not going to work without having dinner or lunch or something. I just get so annoyed. And I'm telling this to like my friends, my like coworkers, whatever, that I'm closer with. And like one of them, dear friend, he's a dear friend of mine. He was like, Shelby, calm down. All you have to do is ask your manager, or ask the manager. I'm not going to say their names. Ask the manager, is this apply to closers or is it to everybody? Tell him you're working straight through on a double and that you're closing, and see what it is. Because there's like 3 or 4 of us that are doing that. Anyway, I just get so annoyed, and finally I can eat, but by that point I've already worked myself up. And then I had an encounter with another coworker of mine that just happened to be in the same hangry state as me. So I'm hangry, and I'm finally getting to eat at this point, and this other person's hangry and finally getting to eat at this point. And then I'm like already flustered because of not only the shift and everything that happened, but also like the fact that my manager was like, no food for employees, and I like got all worked up because I was hungry, because big girl, we need to eat, okay? And so I got into it with him, and then I was just like, and then I just went outside of work and I teared up. And I teared up because I cry at everything. But one thing that I don't do is cry at work. I have a strict philosophy: if you don't cry at work. But I just like, and I didn't like let the tears like flow down. I like refused. I had like a towel, and I was like holding the towel here so that they wouldn't fall on my face when I was crying. Anyway, I did it, and I was. It's just a release of so much, right? So anyway, I guess what I was originally talking about with this is that somebody at work always loses their shit, and yesterday that was me. So work was a little stressful for me, okay? How that ended was pretty calmly, and like not in some climactic way. I just basically went back into work, was quiet for like 35 minutes or so, and kept to myself. And then once I started like getting tables and stuff, I just kind of like got over it. But then, so yesterday I was like kind of like one of the crazy ones at work that like, you know, and it wasn't a very exciting or fun brunch shift for me. It was a pretty bad day. But today was actually super chill and easy. And it was me watching a colleague of mine lose her shit and acting crazy. So so that's just a whole other thing. I don't even want to tell his business and what happened to him because I love him so much. But something embarrassing happened to him, and he just got super in his feelings about it. But so I'm not even gonna tell his business, but today was just really easy for me. You know, I had a oh, hey, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty's back, you guys. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to your fans, honey? Oh, baby, your fans love you, honey. Look, they love a good, handsome kitty. Mr. Kitty, pose for a thumbnail, baby. Thumbnail. Mr. Kitty, thumbnail. Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty, the thumbnail, baby. Over here. Over here, pose for the thumbnail. Oh, my God. He's not posing. So I went, so today at work, I went to work, and I got put in the party section, which is like, well, like the private room or whatever that we do parties. So if we have, oh my God, Mr. Kitty, be a lady. If we have parties, oh, hello. Not his tail covering the camera. Mr. Kitty. Oh. Okay. That was funny. That was his tail, by the way. So today I was in the party room or whatever, and I didn't have the party. They weren't scheduled. There's only one today, and it wasn't scheduled until 12:30 p.m. and the restaurant opens at 10 a.m. So from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., I was just walking around jolly, you know, knowing that I had money coming, just wasn't here yet, you know, and because they had a minimum amount to spend and everything, so I knew it was guaranteed money. There was gonna be a gratuity on the table, and they had a minimum spend of like $1,000, so I knew that I was gonna make money off of it. So I was just like walking around like moseying, like, oh well, I hope everyone's doing great, because I'm just chilling for 2.5 hours, knowing my money's coming at some point. So I'm doing that, and I'm just being like, you know, jovial and just like silly and stuff with people, helping run drinks, helping run food, whatever. And yeah, the like party comes, and they're great, and they you know, I really only had like 2 or 3 tables stay all day. So I'm really grateful they did this, because while I didn't have tables from that 2.5 hour time period, it meant that the number of tables I got all day really wasn't very much at all. And so when the, oh my God, what was I saying? Oh, the edible is kicking in, girl. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Okay. So when I was, like paying them out or whatever, I was like so grateful, because actually ended up leaving me like an additional amount on top of the added gratuity that we added because they're a big party. And they were really easy to take care of. They literally just, they had a set menu where they each got to pick something off of like 4 or 5 items that we had. When they got there, they said, hey, so appetizer wise, can you just like find some stuff for us that you think will be good? And Miss Kitty's got the kitty crazies. Miss! The cats have so much more energy now. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. The cats have so much more energy now. They've changed their food. I love it. But, oh yeah, they're really easy. They have this, I guess, like a set menu of just like maybe 4 or 5 of our entrees and stuff on there they could choose from. And when they got there, they asked like, hey, so what can we do for appetizers? Like, can you just like send us out some stuff that you think is good for groups and sharing and stuff? And so I did that. So that was easy. They happily obliged to the champagne that I recommended for them to use for their mimosas, which was like an actual champagne, not a super cheap bottle of Prosecco. And so that was good for me, because it helped me get them closer to their minimum faster. And they were cool, and they were easy. Like, I just poured a bunch of their champagne. I think they drank like 10 bottles of champagne. There was 18 of them. Like 10 bottles of champagne, and then they all had a tequila shot as well. And then they all, like some of them had Bloody Marys and stuff before they started drinking mimosas. But yeah, so they were really chill and easy, and it was just easy, you know, it was an easy day. And then, so I just kind of talked with them and had fun with them. And then when they left an additional amount on top of the gratuity, which I was so thankful for, because I didn't have a lot of tables, like I was saying. So then when they left, I was going to close the brunch shift and all that, and then ended up not doing that because no other really tables came in. So I said, okay, I'll just go. And then when I got off work, is there like a point? I think that the point of this video was to tell you guys about my day. That's what's getting posted. Okay. So I'll make sure I like make the title like that, but wherever we started this video is not at all where I think we're going to end, because I don't even know. I'm just like, my edible is kicked in, girl. Okay. But I like it. I think it's fun. I think that this is like, if this goes well, like if this is perceived well and like this video goes good, this might be a good kind of a thing to do for making videos, because when I'm in this state of mind, it just happens easier. Like the talking just happens so much easier. I feel like I'm more like put together with what I'm saying and everything. But watch me like literally, I posted this, so I don't know how it's gonna sound, or if I'm gonna sound crazy, or if I'm gonna sound like I'm telling a story that makes sense. But I'm posting this, and so we're gonna see how it goes. If it goes good, that's awesome. If it like sounds weird, there's something outside, and Miss Kitty is like, Miss, come here, Miss. You wanna say hi to your fans, baby? Miss is in the house. Hey, Miss, say hi to your fans, baby. Okay. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about, oh yeah, then maybe I could do this more often, but if it turns out to be a disaster, then I don't think that I'm gonna be able to make more videos in this state. I've always made it a point to absolutely not be on live stream or anything while I'm like this, because I don't even know. It's just, you never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, after work I went to this Japanese restaurant called Izakaya here in Houston. We went to get just like a cocktail and some food. So we did that. That was great. Then I came home and I started getting ready for bed. I took a shower, I washed my face, and I started winding down by like 8:30. So 8:30 to start winding down. That's great. But I forgot about Vlogmas, so then I had to get back. Yeah, well, not back into anything really, because I'm sitting exactly where I was. I didn't really do anything except for pick up my phone. But after I'm done filming this, we'll go back to relaxing. But I have to get the Vlogmas video out for you guys. I can't let you down, and I can't let myself down with that. So even if it's just like a kiki kind of nightcap video, if you will, that kind of feels like a live stream, right? The way that I've been talking and stuff. I don't know. I like it. I had to get it done. And I like it. I don't want to give up on Vlogmas, and I just love that I can show this side of you guys, of me with you guys. Like the side that's not just talking about the tea and, oh my God, what was that, mister? Like that I can be me. You know, I like that. So anyway, this video might be a hot mess, or it could be really cool, giving you guys like a story time about my life and restaurant work and a little bit of everything, I think, really. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name's Shelby, by the way. Mr. Kitty, oh my God, hello. Mr. Kitty. Okay, can I do the... Mr. Kitty is on top of you guys right now. He's sitting on top of you. Okay, anyway, comment below what you thought of this style of video and everything. And oh, those were his paws. Mr. Kitty. Baby, I'm trying to tell him bye. Okay, bye guys.